passing over Baltimore. All right, welcome to Faux Flights. We are here in Allentown on this somewhat snowy day, and we are headed down to Newport News in the Piper Comanche 250. So it's been a while since I've done a flight. I've already done the pre-checks in here, and we can go ahead and close ourselves up here. You can see we got a bit of snow and ice, which should make for an interesting flight. So we're going from Allentown down. We'll hit the Medina VOR, over to the Baltimore VOR, head past these other VORs that I don't know the names of, and we'll come into Newport News here. And should be a nice long flight. I've got my Octavi set up, and I've got the Garmin 530 and 430 here. And then I've got my OpenKneeboard. I've already done some work in terms of getting our frequencies dialed in. I got the weather at Newport News. We'll get the ATIS here at Allentown after we get the plane going. I have the checklists here, and I've got 2 pages for that. And then I discovered yesterday that I had deleted my OpenKneeboard tablet or directory with all of my nice templates and things. So fortunately, I had uploaded a bunch of them for users that will be available on a Google Drive link here, and it saved my ass because I was able to just grab those and get back some of what I had. So I got my nice templates back here. So, all right, we're gonna get going here. We can start going through our checklists. So we'll go over here, and we got the pre-flight complete. Passengers are briefed. Seatbelt secure. Control locks have been removed. Parking brake is set. There we go. Gear switch is down. I can see it. Flaps are up. Radios are off. I've already checked all of that. So radios are off. Avionics master is off. Electrical switches are off, and we can go ahead and turn on the rotating beacon here. We'll get our fuel tank configured. So we are at the bottom of the hour. We'll do left tank for bottom of the hour. We'll move this back because this is going to be an issue at some point. All right, great. Rotating beacon on. Fuel selector, desired tank, mixture to rich. Prop or throttle cracked, prop full. Let's also hit the flaps while we're there. We'll get them to neutral. All right. Mixture. Master switch on, fuel pump on. So we're going to check make sure the fuel pump's working. We're looking for fuel pressure here. We're looking pretty good there. We'll go ahead and flip that fuel pump off. Checked, fuel pump's off. We're gonna go with 5 strokes today, just because of the weather here being so cold. We're also gonna want to pull out our. I think that should be 5. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. See, I knew this was gonna be a problem. So we'll pull out our defroster and our cabin heat and get our cabin heat set to full there. Get ourselves warmed up here. I'm gonna get our engine going here. So flip on. We'll go ahead and get the mags over. We'll give a clear prop. Get ready to catch it here. There we go. Looking for oil pressures up. And we'll wait for that oil temperature to come up here. Go ahead and flip on our headphones there. Get some noise reduction. Starting gauge. We check the fuel pressure, and we're going to go lean as required. So we'll go ahead and get some heat going here in our engine here. Actually, let's make sure we give it plenty. Bring it down to about 1,000 RPMs, but we'll keep the mixture lean a little bit just to let some heat build up in there. All right, Lena's required. Coming up here, primer can be locked now. Avionics master on. We're going to check the amp meter. Avionics master is on, and we're looking for positive amps as everything's good. Everything's good. Garmin systems are coming up. Radios are on. Transponder can set to
Cessna 421, Charlie Mike, turn left, heading 200, descend and maintain 3000.
Let's go ahead and turn that down.
Left 200, down to 3000, 421, Charlie Mike.
All right, turn our radios down there. All right, I've got one thing I have set up is on my last page here, I've got my cheat sheet because I want to be using this. So I've got my transponder mode and button. This is for my Octavi. I've got a little list here of my buttons just so that I can remember where we are here. So we're going to come over to the transponder button here. Oh, first let's go ahead and clear these. So we want FMS1 and we want enter, and we want FMS2, enter. Okay, and then let's see here, we want the transponder, and we're going to go ahead and, oh, still on FMS, so, okay, there's the AP, there's the transponder button. Okay, that's not it, this is it, okay, great. Okay, and then if we push the button, we can switch the mode. Oh, I guess you can't do it on here, on this one, so we'll go ahead and flip our mode up, and we'll set ourselves back for VFR until we get our IFR. Let's go back to our checklist here. I should be able to remember most of that, so. Okay, transponder's on, altimeter set, heading indicator set. Oh, we're getting through into our taxi checklist here. So let's go ahead and get our ATIS going first. So I'm gonna go over to our page here. So 12675. Let's come up here. We're gonna set for comms, and we want 126975. This is my first flight with it, so it's going to be a little wonky, but what did I say? 975. There we go. Let's flip that. Oh, let's turn that up.
3-1 advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have
engine.
information
Amp's
popping.
good. Oil temperature should be coming up, but
Lehigh Valley International Airport, information Papa. 2051 Zulu. Wind 330 at 9er. Visibility 1/4 mile. Sky conditions. Temperature -3. Dew point -5. Altimeter 2974. Density altitude -1400 feet. Arriving and departing runways 2431 advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
missed the clouds.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Papa. Lehigh Valley International Airport, information Papa. 2051 Zulu.
33 at 9.
Wind 330 at 9er. Visibility 1/4 mile. Sky conditions. Temperature -3. Dew point -5.
We don't get the sky.
Altimeter 2974.
All right, great.
Density altitude -1400 feet.
Let's go ahead and switch
Arriving
that
and
back
departing
off.
runways.
All right. So we'll go with ground and tower. So actually, we'll set this for clearance delivery, and we'll get our IFR clearance 2405. Actually, you know what I want to do is I'm going to do FMS1.
FedEx 1243, have your approach descend. And maintain 4,000 clear to direct column, join 27 localizer.
Descending to 4,000 direct column, joining 27 localizer, 1243.
Units. I want to see if I can. Thought that I can do. Hoping I could do is, let's see if I can do it. Let me see. I'll clear this. I was hoping I could set, I thought I can set, let me see. Oh, is it this one? I thought I could set the unit precision is what I was hoping for, but I guess not. All right, I thought I saw that on a video, so let's go back to nav here. All right, 2974. I want to set my barrow. So that is, barrow is my top COM2. All right, so I'm going to go up here to COM2, I'm going to change the mode, and then I should be able to set my barometric pressure. Sure enough, can. 2974. All right, and then let's go back and we'll set our COM here. Okay, that's clearance delivery, and then we'll set ground at 121, or actually we'll set tower 120.5. Actually, we'll do 121.9 for ground. All right, great, and then we're gonna do COM2 now, and we want 121. 0.5. Okay, great. So now we got tower on the bottom frequency there. We've got clearance delivery here. We'll get our IFR clearance. So we're going to be cleared to Newport News. We're expecting via Medina. I think we're going to climb and maintain, I think 4,500. We'll see what they say. Departure frequency is going to be one of these two. All right, great. So let's go ahead and give a call here. Let me make sure. Do I have the right frequency? 124.055. Okay. Allentown clearance delivery, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, ready to file IFR clearance, and we have Papa.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Allentown clearance, clear to Newport News. Radar vectors, Modena, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 450010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.45 squawk 1256.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo is cleared to Newport News. Radar vectors to Medina. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure frequency 124.45. Squawking 1256.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, read back correct.
Okay, great. I missed the expect how many after 4 minutes after departure. All right, great. Now I want to do my transponder again. So I'm coming down here to transponder, and I'm going to set it for 125612. Okay, great. Go back to my comms now. We're going to get our taxi. I'm going to go out on see my taxi here. Go out on 3-1 to the west. We go 2-4. I'll request 2-4. So we're going to expect maybe Juliet Alpha 1 for 2-4. All right. Juliet Alpha 1 cross runway 3-1. And then Alpha 1. All right, let's see what they give us. Oh wait, actually I think that's going to be, yeah, Juliet Alpha. All right, maybe it might be, yeah, I think that's it actually. Okay, before we do any of that, let's go ahead, let's get our FMS programmed in here. So I'm going to go to FMS 1, I'm going to go to Direct 2, and I'm going to set this for Kilo Papa Hotel Foxtrot. Activate that. All right, now we're going to go for flight plan. So that's the fourth button on the bottom. And set up a waypoint for MXE. There we go. I swear I can spell. MXE. Yep, great. Enter. And then we're going to do Baltimore. We want the VOR.
Skyhawk 734 November, Alpha Allentown clearance cleared to Teterboro. Maintain VFR at or below 3,000 feet. Departure on 124.45. Squawk 6653.
HK.
Skyhawk 4 November Alpha, read back correct.
HCM. Great. To Baltimore. I don't know why it's in there twice, but all right, that looks good though. All right, great. Let's get off of flight plan now. Just zoom out this guy. Actually, why don't we zoom out this guy, just a hair. All right, and then what we'll do down here, looks like weather, that's good. And then let's go ahead with FMS2, and we'll set that to nearest. All right. Anyway, we can do that. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? So I've got. Oh, we can get our radios set up here. So we'll set 1320. Oh, we've already got those in. I did do a little bit of testing yesterday. So we've got our nav radio in. We want to go to 1320 first. So it's already detecting MXE. We can set this to CDI. We'll set the CDI mode for VLOC. And then let's see here. So we want heading. Okay, so we can go up to COM1 here, and we press that, and we should be able to set our heading bug. We're going to be departing on 24, but our first is going to be 242 is going to be our ultimate heading there. So we'll set that for 242 for our heading, and then for our course knob. We'll set that to runway heading, which will be 240. All right, right on it. So, but we're gonna actually, since we already have our bug on that, why don't we set this for 025, which is gonna be our first. This will be our first VOR here. So we're on VLOC. We've got CDI mode set properly. And then let's see here. So if we go...
Skyhawk 734 November Alpha Allentown Clearance I wasn't able to find an IFR flight plan for you. SimBrief responded error. No flight plan on file for the specified user.
All right. Let's get our engine's performance thing set with proper fuel. I'm going to update that. I'm not going to bother setting that by hand. Okay, great. Let's get our...
Skyhawk 4 November Alpha. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 3,000 feet. Departure on 124.45. Squawk 2535.
Let's go ahead and set that in a little bit. There we go. And let's check our oil temperatures up. Everything's looking good here, so we can go ahead and get taxiing here. We're going to want ground on 121.9. So we'll come up to COM, and we're going to flip that. We're on ground now. And then we'll get our tower frequency on 220.5 for tower. And then we want departure this is going to be 12445. So we'll go up here to COM2, and we'll set it to 12445. Not too bad. All right, great. I'll go back up here to COM 1. So we'll get tower, and then we'll switch to departure frequency. We've got our ground frequency loaded, and I think that's all we need. So let's go ahead and get taxi clearance to runway 24. We are at hangar 7, and we have Papa. Allentown ground, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo at hangar 7, looking to taxi to runway 24 for departure to the south.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Allentown ground, taxi to runway 24 via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 13, then Alpha 3, cross runway 24, then Echo Charlie.
Allentown ground, could you say again, Comanche, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo? Juliet Alpha, runway 13.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, Allentown ground, taxi to runway 24 via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 13, then Alpha 3, cross runway 24, then Echo Charlie.
Comanche November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo is taxiing to Juliet Alpha, cross runway 13 to Alpha 3, cross runway 24 to Echo to Charlie. All right, great. I believe that's correct. I was not anticipating that they were going to bring us around. Okay, we're good to go ahead and get taxiing here. Actually, I know actually I'm missing some lights here. This is why I need to go through my taxi checklist. Let's go ahead and hit the pause button. Pause right here. Hit the pause button. All right, great. Let's go to our checklist here. Heading indicator set. Landing gear light is green. Nav lights as required. Parking brakes released. And we're going to chest on the roll. All right, let's go ahead and give it a little gas here. Make our turn.
Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra, follow the Falcon on taxiway Alpha, hold short of runway 22.
Alright, brakes are good.
Following the Falcon on Alpha, holding short of runway 22 Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra.
Okay, we'll come down here and do a little...
Vectors FJC, then as file, climb, maintain 4,000, expect 6,000. Departure on 124.45, squawk 654300 Bravo.
00 Bravo, read back correct.
Delta Bravo,
Juliet Alpha.
From Golf.
So we're going to take a left here, and then we're going to head down Alpha to cross runway 13. Okay, great. This is Juliet here. Allentown ground, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo, request permission to cross runway 13.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, Allentown ground, taxi to runway 24 via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 13, then Alpha 3, cross runway 24, then Echo Charlie.
Allentown ground, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo, request permission to cross runway 13.
Bravo Alpha Echo, cross runway 13 approved.
Crossing runway 13, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo. Okay, we are crossing 13 here, and we're going to go down to...
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, crossing runway 13 approved.
Wilco, Comanche, November Sierra, Rough Echo. Alpha 3. Okay, we've come. Okay, we're going down to Alpha 3 down there. It's Bravo. That's 1 to 3. We're going to Alpha 3. There's Alpha 3. We'll make our left turn onto Alpha 3, and we're going to cross runway 24. Allentown ground, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Echo, request permission to cross runway 24. Okay, and we are here at Alpha 3. Allentown ground, Comanche, Sierra Lima, Bravo Echo, request permission to cross runway 13 or 24. Shit. It's 24. Crossing runway 24, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Echo. I don't know why I'm not just abbreviating. All right, we're coming over here to Echo. I don't see.
Walker 511 Hotel Alpha, continue taxi via taxiways. Echo and Golf hold short of runway 30. Continuing taxi via Echo and Golf holding short of runway 30, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
I see Echo here.
Piper 8427 Allentown ground taxi to General Aviation via Alpha Charlie. Have good day.
It's been a bit.
Alpha Charlie. Piper.
There's Echo. Looks like Alpha 3 is not across from Echo. Alright, we're going Echo and then Charlie. There's I did notice that there was some discrepancies yesterday in the map. Basically, the airport does not correspond to the map. All right, so this is we are on Charlie here. I'm gonna come down here to runway 24. I'll come up here and do our run up. Here. Oh, the wind's going the other way. I'm going to turn into the wind a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and do our run up here. So, position into the wind, brakes are hold, fuel quantity checked. Looking good. We are at the top of the hour. We can go ahead and hit our. Almost lost her there. Get our fuel pump and get our other tank on. We'll leave the fuel pump off for takeoff. Let's go ahead and pull carb heat. Just get the ice out of the carburetor. Okay, fuel Checked mixture as required. I'm going to go up to 2,000 RPM. Checking our instruments. Green, green, green. All good. We're going to do the magneto drop now. Here goes one magneto. Running rough. The other one. Alright. Let's go ahead and cycle the props. It's so cold out. Down to 1500. Check ourselves here. Alright, let's go back up to 2000 and we will go ahead and try our mag drops again. I mean, we're not going to...
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, follow the Embraer, then turn left onto taxiway Foxtrot.
Okay, I think we're okay.
Following the Embraer, turning left on the Foxtrot Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
And carb heat, we can go ahead and put the carb heat in now. Actually, let's try it with the carb heat in. Yeah, still not better. All right, we're gonna go for it anyway. Let's see. Let's get back to. We'll let it run hot for a minute here. Let's go. What happened to my flight plan? Flight plan's still in there? Huh. Alright. I think we're all good here. Okay. Mixture to full. Get our landing lights on. Get our nav on, and we'll flip on our strobe. Get our pitot heat on. Pumps are on, and we'll go ahead and make our call to tower. So we want COM 2 now. We're on tower frequency. Is that right? Tower, and then we are good with departure frequency. Okay, great. Allentown Tower, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Echo, holding at Charlie. Runway for departure on runway 24, and we have Papa.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Allentown Tower, runway 24, winds 340 at 12. Flight heading 240, cleared for takeoff.
Flight heading runway 24, or flight heading 240, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Echo. Clear for takeoff. Alright, we can flip on our strobe here. Fly 240. Got some birds on the flying over the runway there. A little cold for birds. Okay, great. Here we go. Flying 240, but our fact, we're going to bring back, we're going to go 22 and 2200.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact departure.
Contact departure, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. Let's see here. We'll go to COM 2 and we'll flip that. Allentown departure, Comanche November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing 2000 for 4000, and we have Papa heading 240.
Comanche November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, reading departure, radar contact, turn left, heading 190, vectors to Medina, then O navigation, climb and maintain 4000.
American 778 cleared for RNAV approach. Runway.
Allentown departure, Comanche November Sierra Lima Alpha Echo, flying heading 190, radar vectors to Medina, climb maintain 4000. That was a lot. Alright, we need to get our...
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, correct readback. Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact New York Center on 134.6.
Allentown departure, please repeat the last call. Comanche November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact New York Center on 134.6.
Center on 134.6, Comanche November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo. And I should be flying runway. I should be flying 190, 24.6. New York Center, Comanche November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing, descending 4,200 for 4,000, heading 190. And we have Papa. Should be heading 190. Rough here, so I want 220 at 2200. So I'd pull carb heat.
KLM 945, cleared for the visual approach. Runway 90 report, tree mile final.
Cleared visual 90 will report tree mile final KLM 945.
Skyhawk 4 November Alpha climb and maintain 4,000.
We are way over our side altitude. And we're way off our course. Find out what our course should be here. So course is going to be nav1 modified. Actually not far off. Looking pretty good. Hold here. Descend for 4,000. We want 65% at 4,000. It's going to be 22.3 and 2,200. So we want 22.3 manifold pressure. Keeping our descent here. 2,200 RPM. Just making sure we don't redline here. In terms of stressing the aircraft.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact New York Center on 134.6.
Center on 134.6, Comanche November Sierra Lima Alpha Echo. New York Center, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Alpha Echo at 4,300 for 4,000 on heading 210. I forgot
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, New York Center, good afternoon, valley altimeter 29.71.
2971, Comanche, Bravo Alpha Echo. Now way under my altitude. I am way off my course. What is going on? I think I got so worried about stressing the aircraft. So we said 22.3 at 22. And we'll go ahead while we start gaining some altitude here. Let's go ahead and pull carb heat.
November 556 Bravo, Quebec, squawk 7654, identify. Squawking 7654, November 556 Bravo, Quebec.
Switching to 125.1500 Bravo.
I forgot to
00 Bravo, contact Philadelphia approach on 120.425.
when I called center, I forgot to flip my
Switching to 120.42500 Bravo.
which radio I was listening to here. Right. Let's try to give it a bit more juice. There we go. 22 nautical miles to the Baltimore VOR. Check our cabin temperature here. 57 degrees. Give ourselves a little bit more heat there. Okay, and then carb heat can go in. And then let's go ahead. I don't know why this isn't working here, so we're going to do direct to top of the hour. Let's go ahead and get our fuel pump is on. We're going to go ahead and switch tanks. Let me go ahead and the fuel pump off. Alright, and then let's see, we want let's try to put this in again. So we got kilo. Hotel Foxtrot. This is really me just not knowing the Garmin all that well. Right, we're going to do enter. Sure, we'll activate that. Make our passenger sick. So we're gonna go to flight plan. Let's see if we can clean up our flight plan here.
Cessna 723 Foxtrot Lima, remain at or below 5,000. Remaining at or below 5,000, Cessna 723 Foxtrot Lima.
Comanche 305, that's up Charlie.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact Philadelphia approach on 120.425.
Contact approach on 120.425. Philadelphia approach, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Echo, at 4,000, heading 200, and we have Papa.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Philadelphia approach. Good afternoon, Downingtown, altimeter 29.71.
2971, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Alpha Echo. Alright, I'm going to try clearing all these, so... Yes. Alright, let's see if that works. So... MXE, we're going to be going to 238. Or we are on 238. We're going to be going to the Baltimore 1151. I know, this is MXE. Okay, we're going to go to 238. Just yo-yoing. To 238 now with our course. Come down here, we'll push that, and we'll set this to 238.
Tower 118.3. Good night, American 1145.
Okay, we need to get on a 230 heading now. 238. Let's do a direct to nice and air. That's great. To Baltimore. Let's just check. Let's first get our heading squared away. Gosh, man. Trim the aircraft. Goodness. My CDI is so far off. So I've got VLOC en route. My throttle can come down. My RPMs can come down. Level off here.
United 1244, cleared the visual 27.
Not sure why that
Cleared for the visual 27, United 1244.
Alright, there we go.
9 decimal 99 Cactus 49.
It looks like now my...
decimal 99 Cactus 49.
It looks like my CDI is coming over.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact New York Center on 135.45.
Center of 135.45, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. New York Center, Comanche, Bravo Alpha, November Sierra Lima Bravo Echo at 4,000 feet, heading 240, and we have Papa.
Comanche, November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, New York Center, good afternoon, Lincoln University, altimeter 29.71.
29.71, Comanche, November Sierra Lima Bravo Echo. Baltimore now. So we are right about here. We just left the Medina VOR. Should be coming up on that river. I can see it here. Is that the Potomac? What is that? Susquehanna. Susquehanna. Susquehanna River. Let's go ahead and pull carb heat. Give it about 30 seconds. Everything's in the green. Everything's looking good. Fuel's looking good. Let's see temperature, 77 degrees, looking good. You got the defroster on. Doing all right here. Oh, 13545. Already did. Be able to see if we can start getting the Baltimore VOR. So that's going to be 115.1. So it'll come down to see if we can hear it. I do not hear it yet. We don't, looks like we're not picking it up yet, even though we have the distance there. Yep, there's our Morse code from the Medina one.
Hawaiian 645, climb and maintain flight level 380. Climbing to flight level 380, Hawaiian 645.
There's the Susquehanna River. Looking good. Fuel pressure looks good. Oil pressure looks good. All of our breakers are still in. All right. Baltimore VOR. We're going to be coming in on 5.8, so let's go ahead and get our course knob set for 5.8. So we want to go here, here, and 5.8. message.
Southwest 912, proceed direct to the Blanc intersection. Direct to Blanc intersection, Southwest 912.
Switching to 119.8500 Bravo.
Looks like I screwed up my direct to again. I want direct to. Make sure we went through all of our checklists here, so take off, climb, cruise, throw outside prop, fuel pumps are off. Quite a bit of turbulence up here. Check. 27 nautical miles till Baltimore. Borrow again. It's left of my heading. Alright, so if I want my heading, I'm going to do that one. Up on here, so looks like we're coming in on Harewood, Edgewood.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact Potomac Approach on 119.85, no delay.
Potomac Approach on 119.85, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. Potomac Approach, Comanche, November, Sierra, Lima, Bravo, Alpha, Echo at 4,000 on heading 238, and we have Papa.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo, Alpha, Echo, Potomac Approach. Good afternoon, gunpowder altimeter 29.71.
2971, Comanche, Bravo, Alpha, Echo. Great. I'm getting used to the barrow and the heading. That was probably because we were entering the Baltimore airspace, so in terms of the handoff. When I look down my map and then I come and I'm pitched on a 30-degree angle. It looks like, I think that's the airport right there, and I think that's this airport here. Baltimore Martin State. So we're passing Rossville right now. Looks like to me. On Baltimore proper. Looks like it'll be out there on our right side. See all the cranes down there at the port. Okay, we are getting on the top of the hour. Just gotta keep an eye on it there. We'll flip our fuel tanks. One of my first flights from the Comanche, I was flying up to Albany, New York from somewhere in New Jersey, and I forgot to switch the tanks, and engine went out, and it took me about 2 minutes on a glide to finally figure out what the problem was, or maybe a minute on the glide. It's kind of terrifying, even though it's a simulator. Next heading is going to be 178 out of Baltimore. So I'm going to line up the heading on that for now. So go ahead and set it to 1. There's 170.
Here. Sarah 811 Zulu, descend to 2000, cleared for the visual 15.
Descending to 2000, cleared for the visual 15811 Zulu.
Baltimore. Passing over Baltimore. Turbulence here. River pedals are fighting me right now. Pretty aggressive. Compass is looking okay. Gotta check it because it drifts every once in a while. All right, we can go ahead and change tanks now. The airport. We'll see our as we get closer and closer, we'll see precision become an issue. Not precision, but just location. My precision. And it should wig out just as we go over it. It should wig out. We're going to lose our signal as we go right over it. Try to hold it just so I can show that. Should lose it momentarily here. There it is. We lost the signal. Let's go make our turn. And we can now get our course knob adjusted. Our new radial. We want the outbound, so we'll do that. Good, we got our fuel. Let's go ahead and pull our carb is pulled. Let's get our RPMs back up.
Diamond 786 Juliet Kilo, climb to 5,500, contact center on 124.7.
5,500, switching to 124.778, Juliet Kilo.
Got a line of planes coming in. Line of planes coming into Baltimore International. It's kind of cool. On approach. Baltimore. Now headed south. And coming over Arden on the Severn. I love seeing that line of jets coming in. That's based on actual air traffic coming in, actual air traffic data. Alright, so we now have, we can switch over to 11025. So we'll come down here, we want 1025, okay, great. For our nav one. Out there. Let's check our temperature. 76, looking good. We got a little warm, but we'll take it. I don't want to fuss with it too much. Next is going to be 358 into the NHK. That's set, so we'll set it for 207, which will be our outbound from NHK. So why don't we set, we'll set our heading to 207. Our departing, actually our heading is going to be the opposite of that. We'll be on a 175 heading. Wait, no, that's not right. It's going to be a 27? 27.
Niner 81 Tango Mike, descend to 2000 cleared ILS 18.
Descending to 2000 cleared ILS 189er 81 Tango Mike.
Cancel 2 Foxtrot Michael. Celtic Approach, Skyhawk 782 Foxtrot Mike. We have Gaithersburg in sight.
Oil pressure's good, engines are good.
Contact Gaithersburg Tower on 121.8.
Flipping over our, okay, we got 37 nautical miles. I assume we can't hear it yet. Nope. So I'll stay on the Baltimore. Annapolis, I believe. Or are we higher up here? Pressure set. Looks like I keep tapping the throttle a little bit, or it's shaking out. Let's go pull carb heat. Let's go check our compass, make sure we haven't drifted too far. So we'll get into level flight here. We are at 210 roughly. To do, I think we want to pop this out. There we go. Try now.
1555, contact approach 125.8.
Contacting approach 125.8. American 1555.
November 00 Bravo, Potomac Approach. You have me descending to 39er feet. That seems a little low, sir.
00 Bravo, descend and maintain 39er feet.
Left heading 135.
No signal, no signal yet. All right, keep it on that one. Do is let's go ahead and get our COM2. Let's get the COM com set up here. So we want 12865. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, com 2. I am low now. Everything's looking good. All right, so we got ATIS, and then we want tower 118.7. We're just getting these ready, so we have tower and for arrival all set in there. All right, back to nav 1. Chesapeake Ranch. Looks like we're coming past. So we're headed down here for Chesapeake Ranch. It's looking good. So we got some snow coming up ahead here.
KLM 945 cleared for the visual approach. Runway 90 report 3 mile final.
Cleared visual 90 will report 3 mile final KLM 945.
Baltimore, so let's try switching.
Act, you have information. 400.
Alright, coming into NHK, I still don't have a signal. Less than 10 nautical miles from it. radial. Just gonna pull carb heat. So I was told by a real Comanche pilot that you don't use flaps on takeoff or landing typically because they don't really benefit from it. It tends to seize up the brakes and other things. So unless you really need it, typically default is to not use it at all, which is interesting because of the laminar wings. Alright, we're coming up. Still don't have a signal from this VOR. Really peculiar. Here.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, contact Patuxent Approach on 120.05.
Approach on 120.05, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. Approach, Comanche, Bravo, November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo at 3,000, climbing for 4,000, heading 178, and we have Papa.
Comanche November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Patuxent Approach. Good afternoon, Lewis B. Altimeter 29.71.
2971, Comanche November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo. For some reason this VOR is not picking up, which is bizarre. Alright. We should go, we dropped 1,000 feet there, so. We'll make our turn here. Get our heading now on to 207 is going to be what it is. So we want our course to be 2221. Yeah, right there. Because this one's not picking up, we'll just go ahead and switch to 27 on the HCM. That's what we're going to fly. Oh, 27. There we go. And go back, and we're going to go to our VOR. We're going to set for 108.8. Back in, and we are coming up on the top of the hour. We gotta keep an eye on that. It's funny, it sounded better with the carb heat in. And we're climbing, we're gonna get back down to our altitude here. We're gonna pull throttle back to 2.3. why don't we, let's go for something a bit more aggressive. Let's go to 80%, we'll say 2300 at 24.1. We'll go for 2300, try to increase our time there. Looks like SayIntentions or whatever it is. It's this little airport right here.
Southwest 521, contact tower 118.3. Switching to 118.3, Southwest 521.
Contact Washington Center on 133.9, retract 3 Alpha Zero. Speed with this increased power setting. So I'm going to go back. I don't like having to worry about it too much. Back to 2200. Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. Contact Washington Center on 133.9.
Center on 133.9, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. Washington Center, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing 3,300 for 4,000, heading 178, or 221, command, and we have Papa. Jeez.
Comanche, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Washington Center, good afternoon, Lexington Park, altimeter 29.71.
2971, Comanche, Bravo Alpha Echo. Oh, great, that VOR is working. Obviously. 27. We're coming on 27. It's 27.
Descend via the star transition to approach at 134.9er.
Descending via the star, switching to 134.9er, American 880.
I'm maintaining flight level 320, giant 3311.
Alright,
Giant 3311, climb and maintain flight level 370.
I'm maintaining flight level 370.
30 nautical miles, but what I want to do is I want to get my Localizer approach started to think about that, getting that set up. So if I come in here, runway 20 and the Localizer is 190.3. Alright, so let's go to 09.3. Tuned into the Localizer on our OBS, and let's see if we can bottom of the hour. And we'll go ahead and pull carb heat. Alright, when we get there, we're going to be getting out on the 27. 162. So we'll set our heading bug for 162. Let's see here.
southwest 65 tree, descend and maintain flight level 280. Descending to flight level 280, southwest 65 tree.
Change to advisory frequency is approved, and for cancellation of air or missed approach on this frequency. Citation 36.4.
Citation 36 Papa, contact Potomac Approach on 126.4.
KABE 477, request descent.
See if we can get the
Departing runways 25, to advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot. Newport News Williamsburg International Airport, information Foxtrot. 2254 Zulu. Wind 320 at 14. Visibility 4. Sky conditions, broken at 500 feet. Solid overcast at 900 feet. Temperature 5. Dew point 4. Altimeter 2971. Density altitude minus 900 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25, to advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot. Newport News Williamsburg International Airport, information Foxtrot.
we want runway 25
2254 Zulu. Wind 320 at 14. Visibility 4. Sky conditions, broken at 500 feet. Solid overcast at 900 feet. Temperature 5. Dew point 4. Altimeter 2971. Density altitude minus 900 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25, to advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read.
Okay, so 110.1. So we'll set that back. Go to that. That ready in the standby. Actually, I don't think I want to do that quite yet.
Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Let's go ahead and get their ground
to flight level 320, Delta 246.
Up to 1.9 for the ground frequency.
VXB 477 is at flight level 100.
VXB 685, say altitude.
Altitude 13000.
coming up on HCM here. We would make our turn to Newport News. Let's go ahead and get a direct to, let's see.
United 758, maintain separation with traffic ahead. Reduce speed to 200 knots.
Keep leaving that out, man.
Reducing to 200 knots for separation, United 758.
Okay, let's start going through our checklist here for approach.
Southwest 957, contact Norfolk Approach on 118.9er. Duke 1 Delta Sierra, contact Washington Center on 121.875.
Pilot master's off. Fuel pump can go on. Fuel selector, desired tank. Fuel levers checked. Mixture is rich. Airspeed's gonna be 120. Gear down. Alright, great. OBS is gonna be 672. pull car peak one more time here. Assuming I'm going to get a call any second now. Wait, what the heck happened? I'm still on 133.9.
November 672, Bravo Charlie climb and maintain 10,000.
Climbing to 10,000, November 672, Bravo Charlie. Field here. See what it does. If it doesn't get it, I'll cancel IFR and call tower and request VFR, request an approach. Potomac Approach, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Alpha Echo, would like to cancel IFR.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Alpha Echo. Oh, the airport's loading.
3 weeks later.
Newport News Tower, Comanche, November, Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, 9 miles to the northeast, requesting landing runway 25, the Localizer approach.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, make straight in for runway 25.
Make straight in for runway 25, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright, let's go ahead and
feet. We're tuned into the localizer. We'll go ahead and go over here until we intercept the localizer. And then we'll take it in. Take that radio in. Send to 2,000. Okay, fuel pumps can go on. Mixture to full. Prop to full. Carb heat can go in. That localizer to come across. Here it comes. We're just going to try to slow ourselves down a little bit here. Got the runway in sight.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, winds 340 at 10, runway 25, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 25, Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, cleared to land, runway 12, caution wake turbulence from the departing jet.
Cleared to land, runway 12, Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
Gears down.
Skyhawk 1 light lift.
I'm gonna bring it down on the numbers. Let's try to let my speed bleed off here. On the glide path. I'm liking my speed. Coming down gradually. I'm looking for an 85. We're below the glide path. It's okay, we'll hold it because it's going to help us bleed off a little bit more. Coming down on the numbers. Speed, liking my speed into ground effect, pulling throttle, holding the nose, ballooned it a little bit, holding the nose. Too bad.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, welcome to Newport News. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground on 121.9er, Comanche, Bravo Alpha Echo. Let's see here. Looking down here. Oh wait, I want nav2. Newport News Ground, Comanche, November, Sierra, Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo. Request taxi to the general aviation ramp. Okay, I just pulled in, I think, on Gulf. So it's going to be Delta.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, taxi to general aviation ramp via Gulf Delta, cross runway 02, then Alpha. Have a good day.
Taxi to the general aviation ramp via Gulf Delta, cross runway 02, then Alpha, Comanche, Bravo Alpha Echo. Okay, so we're doing Gulf Delta, cross runway 02, Delta to Alpha, general aviation ramp. All right, great. So we're going to go down here, down Delta. Cross runway 102. So looks like I just got to change my traffic settings there.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, hold position. Traffic on final, expect departure clearance in approximately 2 minutes. Holding position, Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
Yeah, the airport's fine.
Jet 74 Delta, contact tower on 118.7 when ready for departure.
There's all the traffic. Okay, Delta, we're going to cross runway 02. Let's go ahead and stop here. Newport News Ground, Comanche, November, Sierra, Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo. Permission to cross runway 02.
Comanche Bravo Alpha Echo, cross runway 02, approved.
Crossing runway 02, Comanche, Bravo Alpha Echo. Over Delta here, and then they said to Alpha. Well, it's Alpha. Looks like we can park right over here. We're just gonna go around this bit here. It's the general aviation ramp right here. Yeah, because I tested the airport. Airport was fine. I think what happened was as soon as I got over the airport, tons of FSLTL traffic came streaming in. And it just hosed my experience. But we recovered, and good enough. And we got a flight done today, which is more than I can say for much of what's been a fairly uneventful month in terms of flying. I just couldn't park it right next to this twin right here. Parking brake on, mixture out. Let's see what we got here. All right. Landing after landing. Shut down. Okay, flaps up. Strobes can go off. So we can get all of our electricals off here. And beacon strobe. Pitot heat can go off. Landing lights off. Hold on master. And turn off our...
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, proceed to the cargo ramp via taxiway Lima contact ground on 121.9. Proceeding to the cargo ramp via Lima, contacting ground on 121.9, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Alright, great. Mixture lean as required. Trim neutral. Oh wait, shutting down. Parking brake set. Radio's off. Transponder. Let me go and turn this guy off. Go off. Avionics master off. Alright, here it's gonna pop. Okay, great. Throttle closed. Mixture idle cut off. Magnetos off. Control wheel secure. Oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Let me get the tie downs on. And pitot cover. There we go. Great. Master switch is off. Master switch can go off. Everything else is off. Fuel valves can go to shut off. Great, and we are all good.